We make money. Got about 6 cars in here right now. Total fleet of 100. It's always empty.
I think I'm going to buy a McLaren 720S and rent it out in Dubai.
I'll tell you, stop right now. All my McLarens have been written off. I haven't owned one McLaren that has not had an accident. People think it's fun and glory. It's not. It's a hard business to go into. There's 3,500 rent-a-car companies here in Dubai. There's a big competition.
Did you anticipate the business to be like this?
I thought it's easy. You just buy 4 or 5 cars, rent them, you get paid, everyone's happy. I learned the lessons along the way, man. In my group, I'm probably the wealthiest one out of them. They all look up to me, but I don't like that. I like to be on the same level. I like if we go somewhere, we want to jump in a private jet, I'm not the only one paying, for example. It's either you got it in you or you don't, man. Like everyone thinks they have it in them, but they're not willing to work for it, man. These things don't mean nothing to me. I've been at the bottom of the bottom and I've been to the top again many times.
Ahmed, I appreciate you coming on the CEOCAST, bro.
I've been looking forward to this, man.
I think we've been trying to arrange this for quite a while now. I spoke to you I think it was maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years, but I know you're a very, very busy man, expanding the business constantly.
It's been crazy, man.
Yeah, it's been crazy, bro. So for the people watching this right now, not necessarily know who you are, how would you introduce yourself?
I'm Ahmed Amwell. So Ahmed Mansour is my name, but they call me Amwell, which is in Arabic means money.
Oh, is it? Okay. I didn't know that before. It was actually your last name.
No, it's not my last name. So when I was growing up back home, they used to always call me Amwell or Papers in English.
Yeah.
So like when they used to scream out the window, yeah, Papers or yeah, Amwell, that's how they used to meet and greet me, like my friends and stuff, my close boys.
Yeah.
And I've just kept that name since, and it just went trending here, and it just kept on going, man.
You're originally from Lebanon, right?
Lebanese, but my parents are both from Lebanon, but I was born and raised in Australia, Sydney.
Okay. How long were you in Australia for until you came here?
I was born and raised there till I was about 28, then I moved over to Dubai.
How old are you now?
34.
So you've been here for a while then?
Yeah, 5-6 years now, man.
Yeah, but I mean, you're probably the biggest in terms of car rentals out here, and obviously in Dubai, as we all know, that is a massive,
Alhamdulillah, man. Alhamdulillah for everything. I think right now, I think we're the biggest, especially in the Middle East, we're the biggest guaranteed, but maybe in the world, I go on other people's websites, I check what they have, like in Miami and LA and stuff, 20, 30 supercars, we're on 100 cars plus.
I'm interested to know then, so off the back of that, are you competing with the world or just the Middle East?
Only the Middle East, to be honest. But even then, we don't compete with anyone. Like we have our own league sort of thing, and we have our own clients, and we don't bother anyone. We stay in our lane and repeat clientele and friends on friends and referrals, and our marketing obviously is very good. They don't bother us, man.
Yeah.
Like even when I see a newcomer come, doesn't bother me. I see someone that's been here for ages, doesn't bother me. People that I used to see as competition, now they don't bother me. Like as I first started, I used to see them go on their websites. Oh, they bought a new Ferrari. I used to get, oh shit, I need another Ferrari. I need to keep up. Now, alhamdulillah, we're ahead of the game, and we've got cars coming every month. We've got 2-3 cars coming. So we have heaps of new fleet coming to this year, especially. So we're going to get to a point where supply and demand's enough, and khalas.
What cars you got coming this year?
I got 2 GT3 RS.
Yeah, they're
already here.
Yeah.
I got them already. Puro Sangway black one comes on Monday. I've got a red one coming next week also, so that's 2 Puro Sangways, and then I have a black one coming at the end of the year. We've got some Roma Spiders coming. We bought 2 of those. What else have we got coming? Spectra.
Do you get these cars according to like what the client wants, or do you just?
We know what rents. We know what rents. That's for sure. Plus, we try to keep up with the latest cars.
We've
got a Revuelto coming first week of April.
Sick.
So it's a matte green that'll be ready. We'll be the first to have that as well, probably before the dealership as well.
Yeah, spec'd up yourself and everything.
Nah, I had to buy it for secondary market. Like you have to buy it already spec'd.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't pick my color.
Yeah.
But we always want to be the first.
Yeah.
So whatever color it is, we don't care.
Matte green's still sick though.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Yeah.
I'll show you the spec later.
Yeah.
What else? We've got heaps of cars coming, and then after that, man, it's just cruise mode. Update my cars every 2 years. Sell the old ones. Get the latest model.
Yeah.
We've got 812 replacement coming in May. They're launching it. Getting that. The new Bugatti replacement of the Chiron. Ordering that.
You're going to replace the Chiron for that?
Yeah, with the new one, yes.
Yeah.
But that one's not going to be for rent. It's going to be my personal car.
Is it? Okay. So the blue one you got now, is that for rent?
That's for rent, yeah.
Okay. You actually bought that for rent, not just personal?
I bought it for personal use and VVIP clients.
Yeah.
And for marketing. And if someone really wants it and they're a good client of ours, I'm happy to give it. At the right price, everything's rentable.
Yeah. I'm going to start off the podcast like this, right? Because me and my friends always have phone call conversations. I always get phone calls. So I'm going to describe a phone call to you, and I just want you to say stop the second you think it's a wrong idea or something's gone wrong. So I'll be like, Raheem, what's going on? You know what? I've got an idea. I think I'm going to buy a McLaren 720S and rent it out in Dubai.
Yeah. I'll tell you stop
or
right
should I
now.
buy R8 or something like that?
Yeah.
So they always seem that, buying a car out here is a good way to make money, renting out and all that sort of stuff.
I'll tell you something about that. And this is not to scare away any competition, because people always say that in my comments, he's scared that people are going to come to Dubai. We make money, and we're always fully booked. My showroom, it's got about 6 cars in here right now. We have a total fleet of 100. It never, it's always empty.
Yeah.
We can only fit 12 cars in here.
Yeah.
And you always see my showroom on my TikToks. I try to jam pack as many cars as I can, so it looks good for the video. So whatever I have that's got a book in tomorrow, I bring it in the showroom. Because you can't rent it anyway. The book is the next day.
Yeah.
But I'm not really worried about competition. But at the same time, if you want to buy one car or two cars, you can't make money because you got to pay, Google ads. You got to pay insurance. You got to pay an admin. You got to pay like for marketing wise. You got to pay. What else is there? Running costs, rent, like ijaris that you got to pay, DIY, electricity.
Yeah.
Then you got like your own expenses on your car, tires, brakes, maintenance.
Yep.
You can't really make much money, bro, when you have to pay all those payments on 2 or 3 cars.
Yeah, it's a volume game because I even said to them as well, as soon as that car, because 720S, if you're giving it out to anyone and everyone, at some point it's 100% going to get written off.
Yeah.
Someone's going to crash it.
All my McLarens have been written off. I haven't owned one McLaren that has not had an accident.
That's what I'm saying.
Every single one has an accident.
And if you only have just that one car, then you're finished until that car's back on road.
I still haven't been paid since January last year for one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you do in that sort of situation?
That guy apparently was drink driving. He went to court. The judge ruled out that he wasn't drinking.
Yeah.
So now they've managed to settle me my claim. But I had to wait for the court to finish.
Yeah,
so people don't think that. They think, it's easy, rent a car.
Yeah.
Imagine being out of pocket if you've only got 3 supercars.
For a whole year and a half.
For 3 supercars, one of them's out the whole time.
Yeah.
Got 2 left, paying bills. We'll get you by, no problem. But there's companies out here that opened recently with big money behind them. Crazy money, and they've got 25, 30 cars in their fleet. But go check what's available. Maybe 6 cars are out. The other 24 are available. Even I met with their manager the other day that owns a different section of their company. Is like, I don't know what the guys are doing down there.
Yeah.
It's a separate section. He goes, but they're not pushing cars. He goes, I see you guys. This is from another rent-a-car company. I see you guys killing it. And then I guess just when you don't own something and you have no love for it as well.
Yeah.
Or if you got an investor or something, there's no love to it.
My understanding here is that a lot of the companies are all doing rent to rent. So
B2B,
someone,
correct.
Yeah, someone owns the car.
Yeah,
Don't know
sure.
who that person is. But anytime I've got a car, it's through someone who's through someone who's through someone who's through someone. But
So we try to eliminate that. That's
Yeah.
why we get every type of make and model that's out there.
Yeah.
For example, every Ferrari, we pretty much got it. From Roma to 812s to F8 to a Portofino. We have every model, so that way if you want something, we've got it. So you don't go elsewhere. And we eliminate the brokers in that way.
So how much is like yours B2B and B2C?
B2B is about 10 to 15% cheaper.
Okay.
But we don't work with anyone.
Oh,
We've
you
only
do?
got our set people because a lot of them tend to play games. They'll come and say, hey, my client's asking for the deposit back. We give it to the guy, he disappears, and the client rings us, hey, you have my deposit. We're like, hey, we gave it to the broker. He's like, no, bro, I didn't approve that. It becomes a problem. So we've eliminated all the junk ones, and we've got the VIP brokers and the ones that actually have class and have money and that are in it for the long run.
But surely they can't do that in Dubai, no?
Anything's possible, bro. The thing is, the guys overseas, who's he going to call? Local police, no proof. It becomes like it's a hard case. Okay, open a case. It's going to cost you more to open the case than 5k dirham. 1k pound. It's going to cost you more to see a lawyer, bro. It's not worth it. So I get a lot of phone calls. Hey, I rented a car from this company. I got ripped. Can you give me advice? I give them my advice, but sometimes you can do a chargeback online.
Sometimes
you can give a bad review or something. But
how much is that really going to affect them?
It's even hard with us because we take deposits. There's some companies out there that take no deposits. But those companies obviously take your credit card details and they put a lock on it. So like they don't put a block. They actually get pre-authorized to charge whatever they want from your card. So they think, oh, no deposit. They go there and they get a bill when they go back home for 20k. So we take 5k, we return our deposit. We have no issue with the client. The only time we take a deposit is if he's damaged something or fines, traffic fines.
Obviously it's going to come out
we
of
are
that.
more expensive than all the other rental cars out there. We actually are 100, 200 dirham. Some cars 500 dirham more. But then again, our cars full PPF. Our cars very well maintained. Our cars very clean.
I mean
on
the fact,
time. 25, 30 drivers, man. It's like ordering a pizza. Your car's there. No other company does it like us, man.
Bro, I mean, coming in here right now, this is almost like car sales showroom. The cars are in that immaculate condition.
Wait till you see the new one.
I know. We're going to talk about that shortly because that's going to be insane. But
That's
I mean,
gonna
the
be
fact
crazy,
that you can keep rentals in this condition,
Yes.
the rentals I've had in the past, being honest, they've got scuffs, curbs, they don't drive straight. I get pissed off when the tracking's off. So when I drove Ferrari last time, the steering wheel's this
off,
way.
wheel alignment.
Basically,
we have 2 companies that we work with right now until our garage is open, which we're working on. They come on a daily basis. They check what fleet we have available. They speak with my staff. Is this car available? Is that car available? If they are, they take them and they do a full checkup on my car. So it saves my staff doing it. They actually do it. They put it on a hoist. They check everything. They repair the rims quickly. whatever they feel that is not right in the car, and these guys are OCD as well.
Yeah.
So it might be a small scuff on the rim that you probably can't even see. We still get it repaired. Why? We want it clean. We want the customer. Most of the people that take our cars, they're very picky with what they take in.
Yeah.
So like you can go around my showroom right now and you find nothing. Like even that Ferrari.
Yeah,
right
no, I
there,
can't see a single mark on the Ferrari at all.
No marks.
Yeah, literally.
I have a dent guy that comes out, does all my dents.
Yep.
Every month he comes a couple of times a month, checks what we have, sends me the invoice. It's not expensive, but he just sends me invoices. That way I know my cars are getting maintained.
You mentioned there earlier that other places may have 30 cars, but they've only got 6 cars out, right?
Yeah.
So what actually makes you guys different? Because you've got 100 cars and you've only got about 7 cars sitting here.
Quality is one. Other people don't have passion for their work. He might not be the owner. He might be a worker, and the owner doesn't care. He's got a lot of money.
Yeah.
Just think, oh, open a rental car.
He just set something up here.
You got to be there, man. You got to be in your business.
Yeah.
You got to go there every single day. I'm back to back all day, and my numbers aren't online anymore. I don't talk to much clients anymore like I used to, and I'm still busy. So imagine like, that's how you meant to work.
Yeah.
These other guys, they travel, they go clubs, they go wherever they want, they spend their money, they don't care about it. There's no passion for them.
Yeah.
So I've got a passion for cars, man. I can't see a car damaged. I get upset, you know?
Yeah. I want to dive more into the business shortly, but I want to understand where this all started for you. And I know you've spoken about this a few times as well.
I have in my old podcasts.
Yeah.
Basically born and raised in Australia.
This episode is sponsored by Fireaway Pizza, the fastest growing pizza company in the UK. With over 100 locations, you definitely have a store near you. The founder of Fireaway was on the show not too long ago, and you can get a slice of the action by using the discount code CEOCAST at fireaway.co.uk. Once again, use the discount code CEOCAST at fireaway.co.uk.
I came on a holiday in 2018 and I fell in love with the place.
Yep.
Bumped into a guy renting me cars. Every time I wanted a car, nothing was available. So I started to say, this must be a good business. Guy pushed me. He's like, why don't you come over and open a business, do something like this? I went back home, didn't think about it. Then eventually I came again a few times to Dubai.
Yeah.
Then I really fell in love. I go, you know what? I'm staying here.
Got the vibe.
Let me
of
buy
it.
5-6 cars and a nice home.
Yeah.
If I make 5-10 grand out of it a week, that's
Then I
enough.
don't mind, yeah.
I could spend that, and
Yeah.
I have my cars paid off, and I have my home paid off.
Yeah.
That's a good lifestyle in many countries.
Did you come here on your own or with family?
I came with my family. My brother moved over as well with his family. The only people left is my 2 sisters and my mum and dad.
Yeah.
But they're moving over, inshallah, end of the year.
Inshallah.
I was just waiting till I get have it set up perfect here. My younger sister, they're waiting for her to get married.
Yeah.
Now that she got married, they're all coming up now. So
Okay, so they're all going to come here.
this is the plan now.
Yeah. Fair enough. But what did we actually do in Australia? Because
I had a car dealership.
Yeah.
I had a few salons, ladies' hair salons. I was buying and selling cars from the auction. I had construction company and a demolition company.
Okay, so you've been an entrepreneur outside of vehicles.
Look, it was
Oh wow.
some of them were failures.
Yeah.
Like I opened some companies that failed.
Yeah.
The salon was one of them. I ended up selling and moved on. Construction company was doing well. Now it's a bit harder in Australia to make money because everything's going up.
Yep.
Cost of living's going up.
Yep. Same with UK.
Yeah. So I got out at the right time.
Yeah.
And now I'm in Dubai, and I didn't think I'd ever get this far. But man, if you just work and you're consistent and you keep on going,
You'll get there.
Dreams come true, man.
Yeah, you'll get there.
The first time I went to Rolls Royce, I bought a Rolls Royce Dawn, brand new from the showroom. Man, like I had happy tears. It's like I couldn't believe I was in a Rolls Royce, not at an auction. I'm actually buying it from Rolls Royce, paid in full, jump in it and drive. Like I never thought I'd get that far. Imagine where I am now.
Yeah.
So imagine how I feel now. And yeah,
But
man,
to you now,
crazy.
that feeling must be a norm now, just buying
Yeah,
a
it
new
is,
car.
man.
All that.
Even
That's-
the Bugatti, I bought it over the phone.
Yeah.
He called me, goes, "Do you want it? This is the price." It was a really good deal at the time. I didn't even ask what color it is. I said, "Okay, send it. I'll take it." He brought it here at night, drove it in. All my staff were clapping and congratulating me. Exciting moment. And now it's that feeling dies out. You know, that's the problem being in a rental car.
Yeah.
You just don't have that.
I've got a friend in Birmingham, the exact same thing. He's got a company, and once again, you know, the amount of cars he drives all the time, to him, it's just a norm now.
Yeah, it's a normal car.
He daily drives his Bugatti
Yeah.
all the time, and it's
see,
insane.
me, it's not about it's the convenience. Like, I prefer a four-wheel drive to drive, go to the gym.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the bumper getting scratched every time you're going in and out.
Yeah.
If I have to pick up my son and the nanny or whatever, like I need a 3-seater or a 4-seater at least. So I stay in the SUVs. It's just easier for me. It's comfort, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm comfortable now.
Yeah.
But Bugatti, I do take it out, but not often. I had my fun with it.
Yeah.
Waiting for the new shape. New shape is gonna be sick.
New shape's gonna be sick because that's gonna be a hybrid.
I had a private viewing already.
Oh, is it?
I've seen it.
So you've
yeah.
seen the
I've
actual
seen
car?
thing, yeah, man.
Obviously, we can't talk
Yeah,
about that, but
yeah.
are you impressed with
It's
it?
amazing, bro. All I
Yeah?
can tell you is it is a W16 engine with a Rimac electric motor as
Yeah,
well.
Yep.
1800 horsepower, 0 to 100 in 2.2,
Yep.
and it's got gull-wing doors. Doors go up.
Okay,
So
that's interesting.
It's the first.
Yeah, that is.
And remember this, you see me on the pod. That's how you know I've actually seen
yeah,
the car.
yeah. Bugatti gonna send you an email after this one, be like, Ahmed, you revealed too much.
And the rear's got the, I think they're going to reveal it now any day soon.
Yeah.
And the back on the brake lights, it says Bugatti when you hit the brakes.
So it's similar to
The Mistral.
what's the limited?
Like the Mistral.
Yeah,
very
they
similar.
released that one. Yeah,
And the back wheels just stand out at the back.
yeah.
They come out a lot. It's a crazy car. New infotainment system. The whole car is different.
Everything's different.
The whole thing is different.
It's sick. What was your first taste of entrepreneurship though? Though you set up all these companies,
I set up a lot and I failed in a lot. But
I mean,
then everything that I've done in Dubai, alhamdulillah, has worked.
Yeah.
I just feel like anyone that comes here and wants to work and has got some passion with them, you can sell hot dogs in Dubai and make money.
Yeah.
Like, I'm being honest,
If you're
man.
passionate about it, yeah.
It's not just that, like if you're actually willing to go to work and commit, like I see everyone making money. Everyone that I know's opened the company here, they're not complaining.
Yeah, that's true. Every single person I've met here, all random different industries.
No
and
one's
they're all
complaining.
making a ton of money.
Yeah, no one's
Literally.
complaining. My friend owns a watch company,
Yeah.
he's killing it. My other friend owns a restaurant, he's killing it.
I met a guy who sells plastic. He's killing it.
That's
And
what
he's
I'm trying to
killing
say
it
to
more
you.
than anyone else I know, to be
Yeah,
fair.
probably making more money than a lot of people
Yeah.
selling plastic.
Literally making a whole lot of money.
It's sky's the limit in this country, man.
Yeah.
It gives you opportunity that nowhere else gives you, man. Tax free, labor's a little bit cheaper than anywhere else.
What's the tax like in Australia?
47.5, man. Nearly 50%.
Personal or
business.
Business.
Yeah, so you got VAT, you got GST, it's called there.
Yeah.
Goods services tax. And then you got the normal tax, man. And then you got income tax. Like, you just get tax. We use tax there.
Yeah.
If you got a good accountant, though, you can get away with it. But
Yeah, even then though,
I ain't risking that, man.
then, like, that's why I'm moving over to Dubai as well, because the tax in the UK is just a joke.
what do you do back home?
I'll just do podcasts full time.
podcasts, yeah.
But alhamdulillah, it's in a place now where I need
getting
to move
paid.
to UAE because allow the tax man.
Yeah,
do you
you're
know what I
getting
mean?
paid for it, yeah.
It's different. But I want to just go into a bit of like examples if you don't mind, yeah? So this 488 behind you, right?
F8.
Is that F8?
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, my
F8.
bad. F8. So that would cost how much here?
To buy or to rent?
To buy.
To buy brand new 1.6 mil dirham.
Okay, so roughly about £300,000.
Yeah.
And then how long would it take for you to make your money back on that?
I bought it for 1.3 million dirham.
Yeah.
I rent it for, it used to be 5k a day.
Yeah.
So that would have been around 220 days, 230 days. But now it's dropped to about 4k a day. I reckon about a year's worth of renting, like split over two.
Yeah.
So
That's not bad.
maximum 24 months.
So that's why you're able to constantly get new
Correct,
cars because they're all paying itself
Some
off.
cars are different, like the Pura Sunway.
Yeah.
Let's say it costs you 2.8 million dirham.
Yeah.
10k a day, 280 days.
Still not bad though.
A year maximum.
Yeah.
A year and a half
Yeah,
pushing. And the car's still worth 2.5.
Yeah.
So you make,
still
then
a
you got
lot of money.
SVRs, for example. You know, you're paying 400k dirham for them, and you rent them for 1,000 a day. You need 400 days, but they go out monthly.
Yeah.
So the days do go by very fast.
Yeah. Have
yeah,
you
man.
got cars where you just don't even see them anymore because someone's taking
My
them
Cullinan's been out maybe now 10 to 15 months, man.
with
And
one
that-
person?
One person, and that same client just took our Dawn.
Yeah.
And took a Wraith for his wife. So he's got 3 rolls
Yeah.
out monthly basis. He pays us like 250k dirham a month.
Bloody hell.
I haven't heard that he just took those 2 new.
Yeah.
He's already had them for about 2 months.
Yeah,
So I don't
that's
know when
crazy.
he's gonna return. He goes, "Can you get your boys to stop calling me?"
Yeah. Have you ever had a client that literally says to you, Ahmed, I know you haven't got this car, but I want it. Buy it and I'll take it from
But I
you.
had another client that's on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
We actually sourced the car for him. What color you want? We know you're taking it for like monthly. We sourced the car for him. He's like, "This is how I want to do business."
Yeah, crazy. I want to talk to you about your TikTok, right? Because this is where I discovered you, and I think a lot of people did as well, right? So that whole strategy of TikTok, because you don't ever see it in Dubai. All the rental companies that I've seen, they don't even have a social media presence at all. So for you to come on and do TikTok, and you know you're the go-to place in Dubai, what was your whole strategy behind that? When you first started it, what was
At the
thought
start, I didn't want to
process?
do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't want to be on camera and trying to push rentals. And then my wife pushed me.
Yeah.
She's like, "You should do it." I think it just changed the game up a little bit. Don't worry about like organic, like it's paid ads. Let's do some organic ads. Instagram was doing very well already, and I'm like, you know what? Let's try the TikTok. I bring the team out. First video got like 150,000 views.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mental.
it's good, man. Like we did. I paid him for the first 5 videos, and all first 5 videos went a bit viral.
Yeah.
Then I thought maybe, you know, he's buying me fake followers or something to make me feel like...
feel good. I feel like it's
good.
working.
But then I started getting messages from people I haven't spoken to in 20 years.
Yeah.
For example, my mate's accountant called him. He goes, "Oh, is your friend in Dubai doing rentals?" Like, all around the world started messaging. And people like, one guy from school that I haven't spoken to in 20 years, since primary school,
Yeah.
reached out to me. He's like, "Remember, you used to come to my house, play PlayStation, Nintendo 64 it was?" And he's like, "It's me." I'm like, damn, like that's how I knew it was going places.
Yeah.
And then it just got viral from there, man.
Did you ever have people who who you didn't necessarily speak to for a long time and try and contact you for the fame?
Man. I still get that now.
And what do you do in that situation?
And people say that they're my cousin. People say that they're my friend.
Yeah.
I have people rock up here to my admins. Oh, I'm his cousin. And I come out, they just want to say hello.
Yeah,
you know, like, I don't know these guys.
Bro,
you know?
Lebanese people have big families, man. You can have any cousins you don't
it's
even
true
know.
It's true though. I have 500 plus on my side.
Yeah. What?
My mum's got 16 brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
And my dad's got 13 brothers and sisters, and they've got kids.
That's what I'm saying.
So when they come over sometimes, I'll be like to my mum, back in the day, I was like, Mum, who's this? She'd be like, that's your auntie Hala's daughter's daughter. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's my first cousin's daughter's daughter, for example. I don't know who they are.
You don't even know that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, fair enough.
The family's so big, you wouldn't even know.
Too big, man.
That's what I'm saying. If they're coming over here, first question is, boss, yo, what's the discount that you're going to give me because we're family?
Yeah,
and all that
100%.
sort of stuff. Yeah.
If not, Arabs, especially Lebanese people, even if you're not family, he's my cousin or he's my mate or whatever.
Yeah.
And they give us a family discount. So I do cater for them. I always give discounts, man. People that are good to me, I look after.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
people that are just rude and that, I don't help.
Yeah, you know. How do you pick your client base? Because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't just give the car to anyone and everyone, right?
It's very hard to choose. We give the cars to maybe 90% of whoever that inquires, 90%. But there is some that we find shady. Like people tell us, oh, send us a payment link. For example, I want to block my reservation. I'm like, okay, but I need your documents. If they don't send documents, you know, they're probably using a shonky credit card or something like that.
Yeah.
So it does happen, man. We've had it before. 25K bank called us and said that the money is fraudulent money. We had to refund the money, but the guy already took the product. They took the car.
Yeah.
So we're out of pocket that time. So we do take precautions.
If you took the car, then what? By the time you realised it was fraud, did the car come back?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
Yeah.
Because otherwise you could have just told them there and then, yo, like, what are you doing, sort of thing.
Otherwise, like, look, we got their documents anyway. Then that's why when my boys go to deliver the cars, we request the documents live.
Yeah.
And we match it with the person, and we have all these documents. We take his entry stamp. So we look at his passport when he entered. So we write that down as well. So if it does come up as fraud in the future, give that to the police. They know exactly who it was.
Yeah.
You know.
Is it true that you guys have the ability to block someone from flying out of the country if they've messed up?
It used to be like that.
Yeah.
That rule has changed in 2022.
Yeah.
The only way you can get someone to travel ban now is through court. When it comes to rentals,
Yeah.
you have to open a court case, which can take a couple of days.
Yeah.
To open the case,
And
get
money as
approval,
well.
and then send it. Unless they've done something stupid, then the police have your back and they can put a travel ban. Basically, it happened the other day to us. A guy was doing donuts in the McLaren. They put it on social media. Police seen it. They got him into trouble.
Yeah.
And that guy, they wouldn't let him fly.
Yeah.
He tried to leave one of the airports, and they grabbed him and they said, "Look, you got to pay this fine. Reckless driving, endangering people's lives.
Yep.
All that kind of stuff." And yeah.
Police here are on it, man. I'll give you a quick story, right? So last year when I was here for New Year's Eve, one of my friends took out a Audi RSQ8. Can't remember which company it was from, but he took out a RSQ8. We went to Half Desert Road and...
Exit 55.
Say?
Exit 55.
Exit 55,
Man, that place. As soon as I see my car there, I know what they're doing.
Yeah. So he wasn't speeding. He didn't do it as a drag strip. He done donuts on like one of the roundabouts.
Roundabouts, yeah. Which
There's-
everyone does.
There's no one there.
Yeah.
No police there, no nothing like that.
That's what you think.
That's what we think, yeah. And the next thing you know, out of nowhere, firstly an Emirati came and he was doing donuts and all that stuff as well, so he was joining in. And then out of nowhere, a police car just pulls up. So we're like, we can see for miles, we couldn't even see them coming at all. So they went after the Emirati first and my friend drove off. So I think my friend thought he got
That's
away
a
with
bigger
it.
problem.
Yeah, that was a bigger problem because then when we checked on the police app thing, I think there was I think in fines, it was up to 20,000 dirhams, something like that. Something crazy.
Yeah,
So-
last thing you do, man, is stuff the police around in Dubai.
Yeah.
Look, it's a very good country. It's a very safe country. And we don't like people coming around here to break the rules.
Yeah.
Especially when it's not your car, man. Like these guys rent cars, they do donuts in them. I see it. One, it's not your car. It's not your dad's car. Your dad didn't pay for it. You didn't pay for it. Have respect for someone else's items. Plus, have respect for the law. Like, it's a very safe country. If you think you can do it and get away with it, then that means everyone can do it and get away with it. And then it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. So the way they enforce things here, I respect that, man. Even sometimes our cars get impounded.
Yeah.
Stays at the police station for 10, 15 days, which you can't even pay to get it out. Because there is some impounds that you can pay to get out.
Yeah.
Some of them, it depends. If the police see you do it physical, they're not going to let you take it. One guy was revving the engine in the Brabus in Jumeirah.
Yeah.
And he was revving it that loud at the traffic light. Police stopped him. It took my car for 30 days. 30 days. I couldn't get it out.
Yeah.
And I had tried ringing my friends that maybe know someone in the police that, hey, please help us. We're a business.
Yeah.
He goes, if someone else calls us from your company, we're going to keep it for another 30 days.
Yeah.
So like they wanted to teach us a lesson. So we told our clients, don't rev the engine. Don't do this. Don't do that. Because we're at a loss. But we charge the client. That's his problem.
So out of the deposit,
we
basically.
charge him. Yeah. Deposit is 5K. Plus, it was 30 days off the road. We charged him 20 days.
So in these instances here, yeah, this is what I want to know because...
So if you're going to be stupid with one of the cars
Yeah.
and something happens, your responsibility,
yeah,
man.
you're responsible 100%. But then don't you see the people that are hiring these cars are there to, you know, maximize their time and the money they spent on this
100%.
car? Do you know what I mean?
Doesn't mean go do donuts.
Yeah, no, it doesn't mean go do donuts, but I mean,
know?
you're bound to have it right in this game of people taking
Look, it
the
happens
piss.
a lot, man. We have impounds every day. Even yesterday, one of our clients that rents a lot of us, he was endangering the public with the Bentley GTC.
Yeah.
I don't know what he done, maybe drifting or something. And then after that, police called us. They blocked our file in the RTA.
Yeah.
So we can't renew registrations. We cannot do nothing.
really?
They go, we want to know the driver's details.
Yeah.
We want him to come and see us.
Yeah.
And then we rang the guy. We said, look, you got to go to the police station. They want you there. He's gone there. He goes, didn't even speak to him. He goes, give me your license. He goes, you're suspended 3 months. Get out.
Yeah.
So,
Well, he lives here or...
Yeah, lives here. Lives
And
here.
they told him
yeah.
to just... Yeah.
If it's a tourist, they'll probably give you a fine. Can't do much because you're not from here.
Yeah.
But man, if it's something so serious, you can probably end up in jail.
Yeah, and you don't want to end up in jail here.
And at the same time, man, you don't want to be doing something stupid. You lose control, you hurt someone, you go to jail, man.
Yeah, no, 100%.
People
The
got to
last
be
thing you wanna
responsible.
do is endanger someone else's life.
100%.
It's a sad thing.
Yeah.
And that's what's sad. The other sad thing about these cars as well, because yes, you know, someone may rent it, get excited thinking they've got it under control, but one little issue, one traction loss, and they've wiped out the car.
Thing is, a lot of these people have never
driven.
driven supercars in their life.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
They're young, they get excited,
Yeah.
the music, adrenaline, they drive fast, they
Yeah.
get excited, boom, they hit the curb, lose control. I've seen it happen too many times.
Yeah.
Man.
We live in a generation right now where there's a whole load
Yeah.
of millennial millionaires, as I like to call them, right?
Yeah.
People made it from crypto, trading.
kids, yeah.
All
That's
that
what we
sort
call
of
it,
stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm
kids,
saying, yeah. You call them what, sorry?
Crypto kids.
Yeah, crypto kids, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So you must get a whole load of those kids trying to rent
A lot of them, man.
supercars and
They're good clients, to be honest. They spend a lot of money.
They probably pay,
But at the
yeah.
same time, it's risky.
Yeah, I mean, they pay.
The risk is higher.
But the mindset is still that kiddish mindset.
And it's easy money.
And it's
so
easy
they don't
money.
care.
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
I'll pay it.
okay, I'll pay it. Who cares?
Yeah.
If I damage, I'll pay it.
But they're not going to see the other flip side of things. Oh, like,
Forget the
it's
money.
out of
You can
pocket.
injure someone or you can hurt yourself. And then you go to jail.
Yeah.
You know, then you're really fucked.
Exactly. Well, alhamdulillah, bro, you said you've got over 100 cars now.
Alhamdulillah, man.
And we were speaking off camera before about like the next things that you're going to
Yes.
do, right? So let's talk about that. So you said this showroom here
Basically, this showroom, our lease ends in November.
Yeah.
We're leaving because we expanded.
Yep.
This is only 6,500 square feet.
Yeah.
I've just taken 80,000 square feet.
Was you here the whole time, by the way?
I've been here for 3 years. Before that, I was in Business Bay. I had 30 square meters. So I had 300 square feet. It was me, my admin that's still with us,
Yeah.
and one of my drivers.
Where were you putting all the cars?
I had a hotel, so
Yeah.
we had 10 car spaces.
Yeah.
5 up the top and 5 in front of the hotel.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they were getting damaged by the sun in summertime. I used to have my flags outside next to the car, and I started from there, and I grew. So now my cousin is there. He took over.
Yeah.
He's
Which
got
hotel is this?
Business Bay Golf Court Hotel. So now he's called Furious Rent a Car.
Yeah. I know exactly which hotel. Yeah. Because I was staying in golf court last week.
Yeah, that's my cousin's. That's my old shop.
Yeah.
Same furniture, everything. Yeah, that's my old shop. So I'm doing a documentary now.
Yeah.
Of my growth. We're gonna set up a YouTube channel as well. We've got a podcast room happening as well there.
Yep.
80,000 square feet. It's huge. We're gonna be official partners with a few big brands.
Yep.
When it comes to modification, even wheels and customization stuff, leather upholstery, changing colors, faded paints.
So you're
wrapping,
doing a full
PPF,
one-stop shop, everything.
dipping gold. You want black chrome, we can do black chrome. We're going to be doing some carbon fiber. We're going to have like a manufacturing place. That's at the back, and at the front, it's going to be a car sales showroom and a rent-a-car showroom. They're split into two.
So how come you're expanding into all of that rather than...
Because it's a one-stop shop, and originally I'm already my own customer.
Yeah.
So I'm already spending a couple of $100K a month on maintenance of my vehicles. So I thought I'd do it in-house. So I'm already my own customer. I'm already bringing some money. Whether I break even at the end of the year, at least I'm saving money.
Yeah.
You know,
saving money for this business.
So if I'm saving 200K a month on average,
Yeah.
it's still nearly 1 mil a year, like Aussie,
Yeah.
1 mil Aussie a year.
But the one-stop shop, is that something you've always wanted to do?
I've always wanted to do that.
you
man.
seem like
I
you've got a
love
huge
my
passion
cars,
for
and every
cars.
car that I buy for my fleet, I go and change the color on it,
Yeah.
or I go change the interior on it, because some of the cars I'm buying I already spec'd because of the new regulations, and some places don't have cars and there's no stock available.
Yeah.
And like Ferrari don't sell to rent a car, Lamborghini don't sell to rent a car anymore. So they've restricted it. So we buy them from Europe, we buy them from outside.
Yeah.
So when they get here, you're buying someone else's spec. Maybe he's done red interior on blue outside.
Yeah, and it don't make
which
no
is-
sense.
Yeah, so I'll change the interior or change the exterior.
Yeah.
So I save money there, and I can start doing it for my friends and people that are in our supercar groups.
Yeah.
And outsource to other garages as well if they want interior done or they've got something they can't do. We're going to have the best of the best. I always hire the best. We try to make everything perfect. Some OCD, so I think that will happen in the new shop as well. I'm excited for it. It's going to be something crazy. It's going to be a big operation, big overheads as well. But I'm up for everything, man. I always take risks. I don't care. It doesn't work. I maintain my own cars. I'm happy. It works. We have to move, get a bigger location. If one of them don't work, we close one of them down and expand either the rental or expand the showroom.
Yeah.
We work it out as we go, man.
Because, I mean, if you've got 100 cars, not that they're all going to be there anyway, but they can all be there.
Yeah.
Selling the cars as well, you got that side of
Car
things.
sales on the right side. So even our own cars we can sell.
Yeah.
So every 2 years when we have to renew them, we can throw them in there. Plus, if there's a consignment car or two from the friends, if they want to sell their cars, we put it there. We're making money. You know, so it's crazy.
What does a sale on a supercar that's been hired look like? Because I can imagine towards the end of the term of when you get rid of it, the mileage is probably a lot higher.
Mileage will be high, but with us, we actually get them very, like, we go over them, we change the bushes, we change the suspension, we do a full service, we check it, we get it checked at garages.
Yeah.
At the moment, that's what we do now. So since we don't have our own garage, we do a full report on it and then repair everything on that car.
Yeah.
Put it on the market. We explain to the client, look, it was an ex-rental. We have no issues selling our cars, man. We sold all our cars.
How many miles would you say the car would have done in that 2 years then?
On average, we sell them around 50,000 Ks.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
that's
50 to 70.
I mean, I say there's nothing, but
for a supercar, it's high. It's hard. You lose a lot of value.
Yeah.
So people don't take that into consideration as well on some cars they buy. And some cars, if you're buying them brand new, for example, I bought an MC20, 1.2 mil, brand new. Today's market's worth 800. So I already lost 400 on it.
Yeah.
For example, by the time it's got high mileage, you want to sell it, you're getting 500 for it. So there's some cars that you actually can lose a lot on. And so the rental that you pushed it for, sometimes it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it at all.
You got to buy certain cars that guarantee you money and guaranteed sales.
What car have you bought that you've lost money on all round in terms of selling it? It didn't do well in terms of rentals.
I think the MC20 was pretty bad, but at the end I had a good client, took it monthly.
Yeah.
Took it for the last 5 months straight.
Yeah.
And then he got totaled. The flood happened in Dubai.
Yeah, I saw that
flooded.
on TikTok, I think it was.
That was one of our bad cars, but I guess we were asking too much at the time. So we're asking 4 or 5K a day for the car. Car's only worth 1.250 to buy. So like we get a Lambo for a little bit less and push it for 3 or 3.5. So
yeah.
I think we were asking too much at the time, so we wasn't pushing it.
Yeah.
Still done 15, 20 days a month, but
with the Maserati, I don't think they've got
the brand
presence,
the name, bro.
People don't come
I
here
tell
to
them,
Dubai and say,
I got a Maserati. It's like, bro, I want a Lambo.
Yeah, exactly.
I want a
Straight,
Ferrari.
I want a Hurricane.
Nah, man,
I want an Aventador.
But the way it drives is amazing.
Yeah,
the
I can
MC20
imagine.
drives nice. Very clean car, very smooth.
But I think the people that rent these cars don't even necessarily worry about the
They don't care.
driving.
They want the names for Instagram.
They want the name.
For Instagrams, for Snapchat.
The flex.
It's the flex, 100%. It's the Dubai flex.
What girl's going to pop up to them? Oh my God, you got a Maserati, have you? It's not happening.
Yeah. It's a Dubai flex, I guess.
Yeah. I want to know, you know, you're talking about modifying cars and all that sort of stuff. What's the most amount of money you spent on a car after
to modify?
To modify.
The Mansouri Cullinan.
How much was that? And what's that
just the headlights alone cost me 25K. I put Swarovski in the headlights.
Flipping out.
Yeah. So I got Swarovski crystals, custom made. They've stripped my whole headlight down. Then you got the faded paint. You got the interior. You got the gold flakes in it. Like that car cost me a lot.
Doing that, does it actually increase the rental price?
It's not that, man. I want to be unique. Sometimes it's not about, but it does increase the rental price, of course.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's being unique. You know, you want it, we've only got it.
Yeah.
We're the only ones that have it.
Are there a lot of people? Is that the one that's half black and half blue?
Yes, the one, the faded one.
Makes sense.
So like, if I have anything today, I don't think I have anything today, but like, most of them are out, man. That's out 7,500 a day. Same guy again, the guy that takes it monthly. He's taking it for 10 days, 50. Don't call me, keep it with me. Oh, okay, keep it with
you
me.
got good clients.
Yeah.
So what are you actually doing now? Because obviously you said in the beginning of the podcast that you were basically doing one-to-one relationships with customers.
I was still doing all that up until last month.
Up until last month?
Yeah.
Only last month?
Only last month I stopped.
So what made you want to
I was even still dealing with clients on the deposit refunds.
Yeah.
Still dealing with clients on inquiries. Then the thing is, my phone gets thrashed all day from telemarketing. Marketing companies ringing me. I just get, and you don't know who it is, so you answer.
Yeah.
Because my number was around for 3-4 years on the rental market. So I still get harassed all day with my time. And then I'm working on the new place with the plans, architects, engineers.
Oh, so you're building from scratch?
Yeah, man. The whole thing. It's a whole brand new building. It's a whole block.
When's that gonna be ready?
So 1st of August is the grand opening. 1st of July I should get the keys. So I've got 1 month of trial and error, seeing if everything works properly. So I'm working there right now, and obviously meetings all day. You know, I do podcasts, I do my TikToks. Trying to spare time with the family. Like there's sometimes like my parents, bro. I spoke to them today for the first time in like 4 or 5 days. Usually I used to speak to them every day, but I'm just being busy, man. Super busy. I go to the gym in the morning, try to get that out of the way. Keeps me sane, keeps me alert and ready for work. And
is it a challenge balancing work life, family
very,
life?
very hard, man. That's why I need to sort of slow down. At least have a day off. I don't have a day off. I'm 7 days at work, man.
Yeah.
Like even if I'm not working, I might still come in though. Like it's still part of my habit that I have to go to the shop every day.
That's just because it's your business, isn't it?
Yeah,
You work so hard on it that
that's
you
why,
want to
man.
be there all the time.
Yeah, 100%.
But then, do you think it's ever going to get to the point where you think, okay, cool, I actually, like for right now, you said you've taken a step back from dealing with customers directly, but do you think it'll ever get to the point where you take a step back from the business just so you can have time to reflect, chill with
The
family?
only time I get to chill with family is when I go overseas, which is every year, June, July. When it's too hot here, I travel to Greece, I travel to Lebanon, I travel to UK, I travel wherever it's possible. I go 2 weeks, come back for a week, then go again for 2 weeks, come back. I try to get that out of my system, but I haven't, but I'm still on my phone.
Yeah.
I jump in the pool, or I jump in the beach, I come out, jump on my phone, reply, put it down, jump back in the beach. I don't have a full day where I can, relax properly. It doesn't happen.
In the times in Dubai where it's too hot, barely anyone comes here between...
We were super busy last year, man.
Really?
Usually we're like 70% capacity.
Yeah.
Like 70% is out. Last year, man, it was so different, man. There was no off-season for us. Some cars didn't even get a chance to maintain them.
Really?
So we struggle now.
I thought it was a complete opposite where people in Dubai, they even leave and
People start dropping the prices to 2K for a Huracan, 1.5 for a Huracan.
Yeah.
We kept our prices up and we were still fully booked.
flying out.
Yeah.
What was
I guess it's like we have monthly clients too. So we're already like half our fleet is probably already out to our regulars and stuff. Then you don't have much cars left to push. So it's a bit easier,
Yeah.
And it's it's the name out there, man. We've got a big brand here. So everyone knows anyone comes to Dubai, go to Luxury Supercar Rentals. They come to us.
Look, you got a great brand, you got a great business going on, but I know every business comes with its nightmares.
Yeah.
Now, I could just think of one, right? And that's cars getting hit.
That's 100%. And people think, oh, don't worry, you got insurance. I'm struggling with insurance at the moment because they don't understand profit and loss ratios. If you're paying them 4 million a year, but you've had 5 claims, which is 7 million a year, you're not a good client to them. They kick you out or they up the percentage. For example, you're paying 3% per year. Okay, now you're paying 6. So if you're paying them 3 million a year, now you're paying them 6 million a year. Yes, you made some money along the way with the accidents or whatever. It doesn't work like that, bro.
Do you have to approve the type of cars you get now with the insurance beforehand?
No. We buy whatever we want. Everything gets insured, but at the right value.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we're struggling, man. Because a lot of supercars are having accidents in Dubai. So it's not only us. So most of the insurance companies are struggling. They don't really want to insure supercars anymore. They're mainly focused on SUVs and maybe some sports cars. But a profile like us, we're too big. So we're bound to have more accidents than anyone else. So we're at high risk to them.
High risk, yeah.
But we've got good insurance right now. And we've negotiated terms. And alhamdulillah, man, everything's okay.
Because I see something like that 911 GT3 RS, which you got there. You got 2 of them.
Yeah.
And Porsche made that car, the way I look at it, it's a track car.
Yeah.
But it's just got a number plate on it.
Yeah.
So something like that in the wrong hands, and they don't know what they're doing, they don't know how to drive, that's
our last
insurance claim right there.
The GT3, the blue one, got totaled.
Oh, really?
About 3 months ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We've copped a few losses, man.
Yeah,
People think it's fun and glory. It's not.
It's not.
It's a hard business to go into. And then again, we're not here to scare away competition. Countries for everyone. There's 3,500 rent-a-car companies here. There's a big competition. There's like 200 or 300 luxury car rentals in Dubai.
Did you anticipate the business to be like this when you started?
The only challenge we get, man, a lot is clients. But I didn't get my deposit last time back from other companies. So you have to try win them over and explain to them, hey, we have a showroom. We ain't running away anywhere. Come see the cars for yourself. We'll give you a receipt. Whatever you want to make you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
That's how we do it,
But I'm saying in a way of when you came here and decided to do supercar rentals.
Yeah.
Did you think, okay, this is going to be great and all that sort of stuff? And looking
I thought
at
it's
it
easy.
now,
You just buy 4 or 5 cars, rent them, you get paid, and everyone's happy.
Yeah.
But I learned the lessons along the way, man. I started to go through the hurdles one by one, and I started to fight them one by one.
So what I'm asking is, if you could go back into that time where you came to Dubai to decide
Would I do rentals again?
Yeah.
Look, I don't regret a day I did. I love the rental business. I love the action. I love the drama. I love the headaches. We actually strive it. If it's just the day's going smooth, it's odd.
Yeah.
We look at each other in the office, it's like it's too smooth. So we like the action in a way, but at the same time, in terms of business, that's why I'm going into the showroom now. It's a 9 to 5 job. You have a worker. I can be in Greece on an island chilling.
Yep.
The worker will ring me, boss, I have someone on the Ferrari. Okay, what's our cost? 1.3. What's he offering? 1.5. Okay, sell. He closes up, cashes the money, gives the accountant, banks it, closes the shop. The whole night I don't have to be harassed.
Yeah.
Where in this business, it's 24 hours. Deliveries, people from the airport.
That's what I'm saying.
I get phone calls because people are using our name on Google Ads,
Yeah.
ringing me. Hey, where are you? we're at the airport, I haven't received my car, we already paid you guys. I'm like, hold on a minute, who are you calling? They'll tell me the name. I'm like, that's not us.
Okay,
they're using our Google ads.
Basically going on. Yeah.
So like, you get irrelevant phone calls, breakdowns, battery's not starting, they leave the battery, like, something on in the car.
Yeah.
Pop tires, a puncture.
There's a whole lot of to it.
Someone hit the curb.
A whole lot more, yeah.
One or two drink driving matters before.
Yeah.
Like, it just carries on, man.
And that's what I'm saying. Versus, for example, selling supercars, it's just literally buy the car,
come in,
sell it
not
to
just
a customer.
supercars, luxury cars. They come in, take it for a test drive. You like it, we give them warranty. They buy it. Everyone's happy. See you later.
Yeah.
Where in this business, man, it's imagine all your fleet out.
Yeah.
You've booked the SVJ. It breaks down on you. What am I meant to give you if all my fleet is out? There's a stress there. You're gonna have a fight with the client.
What do you do in that situation?
Man, it happens. And unfortunately, it does happen. I can't say it doesn't happen. We either refund them their money if we have no car available, or if we have something that's less value, we give it to them and refund them the difference. If we have no cars at all, and then I might have to outsource a car from a very close company that we probably worked with in the past. But that's very rare. We don't want to, because if they have an accident in their car, they're gonna sue me for whatever they want, and I can't come and tell you, hey bro, I want 300k because this company wants 300k.
Yeah,
I'll upset my client and I'll have a bad relationship with the company. So I try to avoid that.
Yeah.
But it does happen. I'm not gonna lie.
Outside of the car world, what do you do to? At the end of the day, you're an entrepreneur, right? Yeah. I know you've probably still got your fingers in all different pies.
Yes, 100%.
So outside of cars, what do you do?
In terms of work or in terms of hobbies?
Hobbies, investments, work.
Investments, property.
Yeah,
100%. Dubai's the place to be. I got so many. We buy so many off-plan properties. We flip them. We sell them. We renovate as well. We build. I'm building a house right now. So
are you doing this as a company or just as like?
I'm doing it as an extra income / company.
Yeah.
And then we've set up a real estate company. We're gonna have the office in the new showroom.
Yeah.
So we flip a lot of off-plan properties. We make some good money on them. And what else do I do, man? Hobbies. I just like to chill with the boys.
Yeah.
I love my food. I love to go out and eat, try different places.
Yep.
Where we go cinema, watch a good movie with the boys. I'm not into clubs and stuff. Only when the celebrities come through, I go with them to the club for their show or whatever.
Yeah.
I like to watch some comedy shows. I seen Russell Peters last time he was here. Kevin Hart, every time he comes. Like, I try to watch some comedy shows. And then I try to travel.
Yeah.
I want to see the world.
To see the world as much as you can.
That's my main hobby. I like to travel and see different places and try different things.
Going back to the point of the Dubai, property market, right? I need some education in this because from what I know, property market in Dubai is like the crypto market, up, down, up, down, up, down.
It's never gone down, man. I've been here 5 years now and there's nothing gone down.
Has it not?
Zero.
Everyone keeps saying to me it's so volatile and stuff.
No, they say that, but the last 5 years, bro, proven records.
Yeah.
Is there on the internet. Check the data. There's nothing. It might reduce slightly or the prices are too high right now. I understand. Like the prices they're asking for today for an off-plan property is something that'll be worth when it's finished.
Yeah.
They're asking for it now.
Yeah.
So you don't know what's going to happen in 3 years. But that's like with anything and anywhere in the world. But right now, man, the last 4 or 5 years that I've been here, nothing has gone down.
But here's my other thing of it
not
as well.
rent, not buy, man, nothing. Even fuel goes up.
Yeah. But my other thing as well, right, is off plans. So you buy an off plan and then Dubai is constantly building. So you buy an off plan tomorrow. Next month there's another off plan. Next month, and they're all within the same sort of vicinity.
Launch. I agree.
So then how can
you got to buy branded?
Yeah.
You got to buy something branded. That's the best to go.
Yep.
It depends what kind of investment you want. It depends
where
you want to go. If you want to go high end and attract high end customers, you're looking at 20, 30, 40 million properties or 100 million. Then you got the mid range. Then you got the base. Base is always JVC, JLT, those ways or out a bit.
Yeah.
But anything close to the coastal line is always a good buy because there's no more space.
That's exactly what I was thinking as well.
Or downtown, no more space. Business Bay, there's not much space left. So if you buy in those areas, they're bound to go up.
Yeah.
If you start going out towards the desert ways, man, of course there's going to be plenty of launches.
Keep building there,
they are going to make money, but in the long term, very long term, I won't go near them.
I went to a launch, when was it? I think it was in November, and they're launching a place called Uptown.
Uptown, so social. I know which one it is. Uptown JLT.
Yeah, so I was looking at that and I was thinking they're very expensive for what they are off plan. And what's that going to do to the rates of downtown? And especially now there's other areas around that area where they're going to build up as well.
There's heaps of properties, heaps of opportunities. District 1's a very good project. We're buying the villas at 9 million dirham, selling them at 12, 13 per pop.
Yeah.
Within 6 months, within 10 months.
That's crazy.
They just got to climb.
Yeah.
Now they're still going up. So now the new launches from the developer starting at 11. They used to be 7 million. So we used to buy them at resale at 9. So the guy will make 2 million on us, but then we'll sell make another 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Those days are over. Unless if you buy in now, quick flip, whatever. Golf Place, for example, Dubai Hills used to be 6 million off plan, 7 million dirham off plan.
Yep.
Now you can't buy one under 17 million. So if you bought 5 or 10, you killed a man. 100 million, 50 million.
Literally done
hit.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of property is a very good market in Dubai, man.
Yeah.
I remember they offered me Dubai Island.
What, the world?
Jumeirah Bay Island, Jumeirah Bay Island, Amalfi townhouses, 4 million dirham, between 4 and 7 million off plan in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't buy them. Today's market, 30 million. I didn't know. I thought the island. I thought you had to catch a boat to it. I was still new to Dubai.
Yeah.
I didn't do my research, so I bought in Emaar beachfront and I bought in downtown. I flipped both. I doubled my money anyway, so I made good money. But I would have made 5 times the money
more.
But it is what you learn and live and learn.
Yeah. How do you seek for opportunities now?
For opportunities now, man, I have good agents that I work with, and I know pretty much every single project that's out there. Mm-hmm. Like last week they launched Wadi Villas. The week before Lamborghini ones. Like I know the prices per square foot. How to you got to calculate the area. I learned a lot with the real estate game, and that's where I use my money. So I make that money from there. I throw it in cars and buy back in.
Not just the real estate though, but just in general, seeking opportunities is something entrepreneurs do on a daily basis.
You got to know what they need. You got to know what's a need in Dubai, for example.
Yeah.
You know?
You got to know what you want to get into.
Yeah, like there's a lot of functions, for example, that happen.
Yeah.
People need suits. Go open up a suit company where they come to you, tailor make it for you, take your size at your place, give them the extra mile, you'll make money.
Yeah. But you got to create a brand from all these things, right? So here's what I'm going to ask you. You've built an incredible brand around yourself and around the business. So what's some sort of brand secrets you can give to myself or the audience for just how to build a brand in the best way and make it the cleanest way as well?
Of course, when you're building a brand, it always comes down to quality. Most thing is quality. And like in anything, you go to a restaurant, they serve quality food, you're going to go back. You're going to go there, get served rubbish, you're not going to go back.
Yeah. And
that name stays in your head for the rest of your life. Like, oh, no, I'm not going there anymore. And if it's good, you're going to recommend your friends. That's one. Brand has to be catchy. So with our brand, it's Luxury Supercar Rentals. It automatically tells you what you want.
Yeah, it tells
it's Luxury
exactly what
Supercar
it is
Rentals. It's good for Google SEOs.
Yeah.
It's good for marketing. It's straight to the point.
What are you looking forward to in the future? Aside from the new place?
Man, after these new places, I want to sort of get it up and running to the perfection. Then I sort of want to retire, man.
Really?
Yeah.
That's going to be a young retirement then?
Yeah, right, young retire. I can retire right now if I want. I'm comfortable.
Do you think you could actually...
I don't think I'll retire, but I just want it to be running itself.
Yeah.
Where I'll be visiting every day, going from garage to garage, showroom to showroom, checking all that. Then I want to put my money in properties, start concentrating more on the property segment, because like you can make a shitload of money without working for it.
Yeah.
You know?
Would you ever sell this business?
I had been offered a very big number recently. Then I've been offered by someone from Saudi. One of the royal family guys there reached out to me on Instagram. They wanted to open up in Saudi. I had a guy from Miami message me. So I've had opportunities out there, but I'm too busy here. I can't keep up. So I haven't refused them. I've put them on hold.
Yeah, but then essentially you could do like a franchise model, no?
Yeah, I've put them on hold. The thing is, I won't franchise to anyone in case they ruin the image of the brand. Unless if I know that the guy's really trustworthy, he's got serious money behind him, and he wants to really do something, I'll probably consider doing something in Saudi or Miami or Qatar or something like that in the GCC. Because they're lacking that there.
Yeah.
In Saudi is a big thing now. Everyone's moving. A lot of people moving to Saudi as well.
Especially,
So, and they've got no supercars there. Plus, Qatar, I had one of the guys from Qatar who does vlogs. He was here the other day. He goes, "You're an inspiration." He came to thank me of like my success and all that kind of stuff. He goes, you guys put rental cars, like supercar rentals, on the map for the GCC. I started laughing. Like, I like when people come and like,
it's
I'm
true,
a humble dude, but you know, and I
true.
told him like, I really appreciate you coming. We did a video together, and he's like, people know me in Qatar. He's like, people know you. He goes, everyone talks about you. Everyone watches your videos. Like, it's crazy. I felt like, you know, first time it hit me, to be honest, man, I rocked up to Greece. I get out of the plane. I'm going to jump in the van. The guy goes to me, "Oh, you're the TikToker guy?" And I looked at my missus and I'm like, fuck, man, people know me in Greece.
Yeah.
Like, then I started to realize everywhere I was going, man, people stopping me in the city. You're the guy, you're the car guy, you're this, you're that. Some people call me the car guy, you know, it's funny.
Yeah.
But the first time ever, the first sort of bit of fame I had was the valet parking at the Palm in the Hill Mall.
Yeah.
The two valet guys, I think the Indian guys, they came up to me and said, "Hello, boss, can I take a photo? I know you're from TikTok."
Oh, is it?
So I'm like, oh shit, man. So people do see my videos.
When was this? When was the first time you like actually
I started using
fame?
TikTok 2022, November.
Okay. So was it soon after that?
Basically? Yeah, it was probably 1 month after.
Yeah.
It was in the mall. He's like, "Oh my God, you're the TikTok guy. Can we take a photo?" I'm like, okay. That was the first time I ever took a photo with someone. I felt weird.
Yeah.
You know? And
Bro, I remember the first time I felt fame, I done a podcast with Andrew Tate. that next 3 months after that,
Yeah.
everywhere I went, it was just like, can I get a picture of you? Can I do this?
Well,
for
right
you?
now, there's a guy inside my office. He gets me CEOCAST. He goes, I know he's massive in the UK.
Oh, is it?
To be honest, I've
Where's
seen
he from, UK
I've
or-
seen one or two of your podcasts.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy knows what like. I like your podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
I didn't think it was that big.
Yeah.
And he gets me inside. He goes, man, CEOCAST is in your showroom. What's he doing here? I go, we're doing a podcast together. It's like, do you know how big he is in the UK?
That's sick. Where's he from?
His name
UK
is
or?
Josh. He's from the UK. But I don't know where he's from in the UK.
Yeah,
he
no,
comes
that's
and
mad,
chill. Like, he used to be my client. Come and rent cars. He's here on a holiday again.
Mm-hmm.
He bounces back and forth. He comes to my office every day and chills.
I can imagine a lot of your clients, especially the ones in the beginning, have become friends with you now.
Yeah. So this
and
trip,
just
he
go
didn't
out.
rent nothing. He's just chilling in my office. He comes every day, gets food, chills here for 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got nothing to do. I don't know. So
Become
Josh
friends.
is gonna watch this on that for sure. But it's cool, man. I don't care.
Have you got any celebrity clients and stuff like that? Because
Heaps,
I know
man.
you've met Tate, right?
Heaps, man. Tate, I speak to him all the time. He's a top G, man.
That's what I'm saying.
He's the real deal, man. One of the best guys I've met, man.
Yeah, definitely. But
He's straight to the point. I can't fault him, man.
the question is, do you charge him for a rental?
No, he doesn't rent cars, to be honest. There's right now is on the screen behind you. He let me drive his Bugatti. So once he put up a post, he put up one of his podcasts that no one has driven his Bugatti besides his assistant and his brother. I sent him a message on WhatsApp. Okay, bro, you're lying. Yeah, here's the video of me driving. He started to laugh. He made me buy my Bugatti, man.
Is it?
Yeah, I got inspired by him, man, to be
You
honest.
just thought, you know what?
Yeah, I had
he's
the
doing it,
money
I've got to do it.
and I wasn't like, when someone tells you, bro, you only live once, go and buy it.
Yeah.
He pushed me. I'm like, all right, you know what? We live once, I'm going to buy it.
So this is an interesting point to transition to, right?
Yeah.
Because people like Tate, having them in your circle.
Yeah.
And other people in your circle, do you feel like you got to keep the people in the same energy levels, if not more, so you're constantly being inspired to do new shit?
100%. Now I need to level up again. And I feel like the people around me, some of the people that are around me, don't have the money, don't have I'm humble, so I don't care. I'll still feed them, I'll look after them, but I need to be surrounded with proper people, proper businessmen. It's just hard to find them.
Yeah.
Like everyone's here they want to take from you.
Yeah.
No one's here to contribute and help you, you know?
Yeah, no one's here to help you
Which
build
is,
your empire.
so I help my boys anyway. I like them. I want them to grow too, you know?
But that's what I'm saying. You've got to grow as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you want to continue to help grow in your boys.
So like right
or your
now,
family.
I'm probably, in my group, I'm probably the wealthiest one out of them.
Yeah.
And they all look up to me because of that, I think. But I don't like that.
Yeah.
I like to be on the same level. I like if we go somewhere, we want to jump in a private jet, I'm not the only one paying, for example.
Yeah.
Like, not that I care about money, but like I want them to be sort of responsible and to be a man, and like they have stacks as well.
Yeah.
So
But you're inspiring.
everyone's
you're
different though,
inspiring them,
you know?
innit?
I'm inspiring them around me and they're working, now they're starting. And I think it took them about a year or two to get off their ass to actually start thinking like me, you know?
Yeah.
It just doesn't, it's not, how can I say, it's either you got it in you or you don't, man. And that's the problem with today's era. Like everyone thinks they have it in them, but they're not willing to work for it, man.
Yeah. I know we spoke about this briefly, but you know in Australia,
Yeah.
I've never been to Australia, so I don't actually know what it's like.
It's crazy, man.
Which part are you from?
Sydney,
Do they have like rough areas and stuff in Australia as
man,
well?
very rough areas.
Yeah?
Like 10 minutes from my house is like the most dangerous suburb in Sydney.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up with a lot of those guys as well. I didn't do anything though. I was always stayed in my lane, kept my head down. But you're bound to be friends with someone that's there because you're growing up around it.
Yeah, but
you know,
this
I come from public housing.
Yeah.
My housing block, for example, I had some neighbors were junkies, some neighbors were dealers, some neighbors were something else, for example. You're bound to grow up around it. You know?
This is what I'm saying. Like,
Just got to keep yourself together and
did
mind
you
your
ever
business.
feel like you have to separate yourselves from people in the past or anything like that? who
Nah,
just
bro,
bring-
no. I'm pretty much friends with everyone still. I kept away from Australia though. It's been 5 years now. I don't really communicate with anyone from there anymore. I don't have many friends there anymore. Like I just moved on, man.
Has it ever come across to
First 2
you?
years I came here, I switched off all my social media. I put my head down and I worked, and I just came out in a bang.
Yeah.
I think that was the best thing I ever done. And now I still speak to them on Instagram if they send me a message or something. But I don't really associate myself with anyone anymore.
Yeah, no, it's interesting, bro. You have to put your head
They're
down.
going to drag you
too.
down, man.
Yeah, exactly. You got to put your head
A lot
down.
of them
if you
turn
really wanna
haters.
get far.
Heaps of them turn haters.
Yeah.
And heaps of them turn my fans.
Yeah. It must be spreading rumors and all that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
I get a lot of that
all
shit,
the
man.
time, yeah.
A lot of that shit.
What's
Especially
the-
when you're doing this, like, oh, what's he doing? Bro, I'm working.
Yeah,
Come to the office.
Come see what I'm doing.
And when people that move over here or people that come and visit here for a while,
Yeah.
they see me in the office. They see me working hard. And they're like, all those rumors are shit. And they tell me the rumors, I just start laughing.
Yeah, no, fair enough. What means the most to you in life right now?
Man, my son, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You just got one son?
One boy, little Zane. I do everything for him, man. And he motivates me. He loves cars too. He's only 4.5.
What's his name?
Zane.
Zayn. Shout out to yourself, bro.
He was here yesterday. He wanted to do a TikTok with me.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he's gonna be when he grows up. Either he's gonna spend all my money, or he's gonna times it by 10.
Yeah.
God knows.
It's going to be a bit of both.
As long as like I made his life a little bit easier than mine, I don't want him to go through what I went through. You know, I had hard patches in my life. But alhamdulillah, everything, you know, God is great. And I'm very happy with where I am right now.
Alhamdulillah. So this is what I'm going to ask you for the final question. Yeah. So if Zayn's watching this right now in the future, let's just say...
Just don't spend my money, Dad. Don't blow it on private jets and women and... Yeah.
Say 15 years time. So he's about 21 at this point now. He's watching this podcast back with his dad speaking. What's the message you want to leave for him aside from blowing the money?
Man, this is I love you, Dad. And everything I do, even every blood, sweat and tear that I've done, I don't regret it as long as it's for you. I'm happy I did everything I did.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Ahmed, I want to thank you very much for coming on the podcast.
You're a champion. And it's been a while. And maybe we'll do another one in the new showroom.
Definitely, bro.
Part two.
I think when it opens,
it's up and running.
I've got my residency here now in Dubai now, so I'm gassed about that.
And bro, whatever you need in Dubai as well, bro. You've got a brother here right now.
Yeah.
Anything you need.
Well, when you say that, I mean there are a couple of cars around.
Anything you need besides money. You're more than
we got an
you can
FA
holler
behind
at
us.
me. Take it, brother.
I need a yellow car.
If you
My
haven't
yellow
driven
car.
one, take it.
Yeah,
I'm not like that, bro. These things don't mean nothing to me. Most important is loyal friends. And people that are going to be there for you when you need them most.
Likewise, bro.
Cars, material, money, all that shit comes and goes.
Yeah, literally, bro. Exactly the same thing.
I've been at the bottom of the bottom and I've been to the top again many times.
Yeah.
But now I try not to go to the bottom anymore.
Now just want to stay at the top.
I take certain risks now.
But do you know what? You say that, but I can see you're still a very, very humble man.
Alhamdulillah. You have to be, bro.
So you've kept that within you.
I will never change. Money will never change me. And as a saying that I say in every single podcast of mine, there was one thing that I always said to myself. I always tell people, never forget where you come from. Because if you do, you'll end up back there.
Yeah.
So if you forget where you came from, you might lose everything and go back to exactly where you were. But if you always remember where you're from and how bad you were doing it, you'll do anything to avoid going back there.
Yeah.
So that's my quote of the day, man.
No, it's a sick quote. It's a sick quote to end on as well. So where can people find you on socials? Obviously, they probably already follow you anyway.
Ahmed Amwell. On TikTok, Ahmed Amwell as well. YouTube channel coming soon. A lot of people do follow me. And then if you guys want to see my success, my journey growing and everything, stay tuned, man. You'll see everything. I post it all the time.
You know, here's what I'm going to do, yeah, because I've really been looking forward to this podcast for the past 2 years. So here's what I'm going to do, if it's okay with you. I'm going to pay for one of you guys' rentals on the condition, obviously, that you pass all the Ahmed's security checks and all that sort of stuff. Not the Bugatti, because we ain't got the budgets for the Bugatti. But yeah, take a day in the Hurricane or something like that. I'll pay for that. As long as you could pass the security checks and you got a driving license. What are the requirements?
Driver's license, passport copy.
Yeah.
5K deposit, security deposit for traffic fines.
Yeah.
That's it, man. It's pretty straightforward. Minimum age 21.
Yeah.
If you're under 21, you got to be with a guardian or someone over 21.
What, to be able to drive it?
It's going to sign the contract. So if it's 18, 19, 20, we
like
can
a
still
guarantor.
give it. The insurance is valid.
Yeah.
But the excess is very high.
Yeah.
So I don't suggest it, man. And if I see someone under 21 wanting to rent a Lambo or something, I try to avoid it. I don't give it, especially McLaren. No chance.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that. All you got to do is follow me and Ahmed on socials. Comment on this podcast your favorite bit about Ahmed's story, as well as your Instagram handle. So we
and probably your favorite car as well.
And your favorite car, yeah, because we want to know exactly
what car you think we should add to the fleet.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I'm getting confused, man.
Really?
I don't know what they want anymore.
You've got everything at this point.
That's what I'm saying. Now they're telling me M5 CS, okay, no problem. GDR, R35, okay, no problem. Like, what else do I get? I don't know.
Is there any cars here that you just wouldn't get, like, you just stay away from entirely?
I stay away from normal Aventadors because they have too many engine problems.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's the difference about that between that and SVJ?
SVJ has been updated a little bit. Like they learned a lot from the old ones.
They got a different firing order and cylinders, right?
A lot of stuff that they've upgraded in the car. But the last one used to be in the garage 20 days a month, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I lost so much money on it.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That sounded like, what's the most unreliable car I know? Is it McLaren's?
Yeah, like McLaren's, man.
Yeah. McLaren's.
I didn't want to talk about McLaren's, man.
What's the worst?
I just got it back after 6 months, the orange one. And it came out of the agency, it's gone back to the agency.
Was that 765?
Same day. Came out today, it's gone back there today.
Why?
Yeah. Can't get it right, man.
Yeah. 765?
Yeah. No, the 720S Novatec, the orange one.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy, man. McLaren's.
Missing parts,
I've heard,
have to wait for parts to come. A lot of the stuff is plastic in it, man.
Yeah, but I've heard they're the best driving cars, though.
One of the fastest, one of the best, smoothest.
Like go-karts in the road.
But I just feel like the quality is not there like the Germans, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%.
I'm not dissing anyone in the UK.
Yeah.
But the German, like even Italian, you know? The Huracan's bulletproof, man.
Yeah.
120,000 kilometers, no issues.
If you could own
McLaren,
one
I've
car,
replaced 2 engines on one of them. Like,
if you could own one car for the rest of your life.
Everyone tells me this question.
Go on.
Right now, if it is what's out with today, one car for the rest of my life will probably be a Pura Sangway.
Not a bad choice.
Yeah.
Not a bad
V12,
choice.
Nice exhaust sound.
4 seats.
4 seats,
Get the
perfect for the
missus
fam.
and the son in there as well.
And the nanny. It fits perfect.
Yeah.
Small boot space. It's plenty, man.
Yeah. That's not
It's
a bad
not
shout.
too big of an SUV.
Yeah.
It's a perfect car.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, Ahmed, I'm gonna let you crack on with your
Thank
busiest
you, my
day,
bro.
bro. And inshallah, when you open up, I'm
Inshallah.
definitely 100% gonna
Yeah,
come.
we'll have
I'd
a
love to see
podcast
that
room.
place.
I'll probably shoot my first podcast with you.
I'm on it. I'm gonna hold you to that one. Yeah,
Done. Khalas, done.
inshallah.
Thank you guys for watching. If you want, follow me, guys, and stay tuned.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Peace.
Thank you, guys.